Hello there. I am back to one of the old accounts that I messed with a while back. Um, and I'm gonna get the gear dungeons done. Um, Fairly standard comp. Nothing too surprising here. And we got a lot of stages to do, so I'm just gonna get the fuck into it. Khamet, Eloin. Oh, what artifact was that? God, I don't want to know. That was not a tot. That was a fucking, huh. That was a ivory tower. Because of course it was.
Mother's blessing.
The doctor is in.
And I haven't been abusing Eloin. And I've been slacking on actually placing my goddamn units.
Make it my redemption.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Humanity never falls.
Is this how you slay them? Is this how you treat a lady?
Let's rewrite. Crush the wicked. Evil ends here.
Let them fear the
Evil ends here.
Time for a little nip tuck.
drink deep.
Evil ends here.
There's really not much commentary to be done here. Because we're just kind of steamrolling everything.
Let's rewrite some history.
He actually kills them.
Crush the wicked.
Oh, that's not great.
Evil ends here.
Wait, did I do it before I got the shield? What happened there? Oh, well.
Evil ends here.
Drink tossy.
I don't like those. Alright, hold on. I'd like to figure out what the hell happened there.
Together, we are the shield.
There we go.
Evil ends here.
Yeah, now the range is correct. I'm not exactly sure what I did there, but it did not work out.
Evil ends here.
Blah, 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 blah.
Tossy.
Drink deep.
There we go. I need to go change Khamet's artifact, because this will not do.
One way we can honor the deceased.
Not do at all. Let me guess, that's garbage, and that's garbage. Nothing surprising there.
Let's see what the
Khamet, my
cards
boy.
have in store.
Where there you are.
My God, and die well.
Alright, hold on. We're gonna get to the... We're gonna solve this real quick. Oh, for the love of... Right then. This train is not stopping.
Fear thy God and die.
For mother.
Tundra comes for ye.
I do feel like that's being sent out a smidge too soon. That bolt.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Do we get different cost? I'm pretty sure we just get different costs later on in the stages. Because right now that is not sustainable. Or I'd have to rebuild Eloin with more HP, I guess. I'd prefer not doing that. Drop a Vortex.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Drop a Wood Elf. Drop a Valk.
Never falls.
Drop a Diaochan.
Crush the wicked.
Is this how you treat a lady?
Well, that is awkward.
Together, we are the shield. Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
And I'm slacking on the bottom as well. I might need to look into putting a horn on Vortex, because it shouldn't take this long to get him going there. On the plus side, I don't really need to care about anything, and I can make mistakes here because, well,
Let's rewrite some evil ends here.
we just annihilate everything.
Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Ah. Ah, that is unfortunate. Am I gonna lose because I am an idiot? Probably. That seems extremely likely, actually. Nah, we're good.
Their bones will perma. Try me.
Crush the. Let's rewrite some evil ends.
Idiocy was counteracted by the fact that we're running stage, what, 5 now?
For the higher ones that guide us.
Trash and trash. Alright. Vortex, come here. Do not need that. You do need this, though. Khamet, Elowin.
Mother.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that that timing changes later on. It's the same damn strat I use.
Mother's blessings upon you.
The doctor is in.
And I do not recall having this problem where Elowin always takes a hit. Normally Brokkir can just barely take the first one.
Make it my redemption. Drink deep.
I say,
Drop our Vortex up there.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Wood Elf. Valk.
Never falls.
Diaochan.
Slay them. Is this how you treat a lady?
Crush the wicked. Evil ends here.
Mother's
Evil ends.
Annihilate everyone up there with Valk.
I say,
Evil ends here.
Perfect, we even got some rage there.
Together, we are the shield. Evil ends here. Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Drink.
I say,
Let's rewrite some. Evil ends here. Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
I come to ask myself the question of, is Valk fully skilled?
Ends here.
Drink.
I say,
Alright, on to 7. trash, and probably trash.
Fear thy god.
For mother.
There we go. Now we can start actually taking the hits onto our tank.
The doctor is in.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Drop the Wood Elf. Drop Olague in.
Redemption.
Timings do also seem slight. Yeah, timings are slightly different.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Get our Valken.
Is this how you treat a lady?
Together, we are the shield.
Look, slay them. Is this how you treat a...
Evil ends here.
Instantly use Valk's ult right there since we have the shield. And we can't really afford to wait for Vortex.
Time to drink. I say,
Evil ends here. Let's Evil ends here. Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
That should probably be a Realm Tier and not a Frigid Flame.
time to say,
I can always swap it if I need to. Doesn't seem overly necessary right now.
Crush the wicked. Evil ends here. Evil ends here. Evil.
Permafrost!
come drink. I say,
Together, we are the shield. Evil ends here.
Yeah, that last wave might be a bit close. I'll have to see how I can figure that one out.
This is to console the spirits of the dead.
If I build Elddr tanky enough, I can probably just hold out on the bottom. If it's just those two. So not all is lost. Alright. Khamet,
thy god.
Elwyn, rinse, repeat, do the same fucking thing we just did 4 times in a row.
Tundra comes for ye.
Good thing that Elwyn currently has her GB2 build on. Otherwise she'd be dead.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Wood Elf. Olague.
My redemption.
Drink. I say,
Pop both of those.
Upon you.
Drop the Wood Elf again.
Humanity never.
Diaochan.
Slay them. Is this...
I don't need Vortex ult.
Evil ends here.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Evil
Brokkir ult.
Evil.
They're still not taking a ridiculous amount of damage, so we're still good on the bottom. Killing them is actually starting to prove a bit tight.
Let's rewrite some evil.
Let's annihilate the top again.
Evil ends here.
We're on 8 right now, right? this should work out.
Evil ends.
I reckon.
Avert thy gaze. Drink Tassie.
Their bones will break like ice.
God, it makes it so much easier when you have an A1 Valk.
The wicked evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Gives that rage padding that's so desperately needed.
Rolling blizzard this way, Cole. Perma.
The move. Drink Tassie.
Together, we evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Phew. Starting to be a bit close at the top there, so I definitely may want to consider a realm tier for the next stage.
You're starting to impress me.
That's trash. Alright, Valk, my dear. I need you wearing this, please. And
They say love is like a rose. Beautiful, yet dangerous.
yeah, probably not much better I can do there. Valk is fully skilled, correct? She is. I guess it kind of begs the question of, do we have, I mean, who am I kidding? No, we don't. Yeah, we don't have any morale here. Alright, well. Stage 9, here we go. Alright, Khamet,
Thy God and die well.
Eloin, Brokkir.
Comes for ye.
This is where it's going to start getting interesting. Mainly with the tanks. Do we have the gear that we need to have them survive?
Nature is
And
always ready.
we are going to start popping ultimates to get more damage going on Khamet. Wait, no. We need our Olague.
Make it my redemption.
Also needed that Wood Elf cost, but oh well.
The move. Drink Tassie.
Thirsty much.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Mother's blessings.
Is this how you treat a lady?
In my element.
Let's
All
Must slay them. Is
evil ends here. Evil. Evil ends here.
Drink Tassie.
Olague is taking a lot of damage, man.
Nate, fear not.
Together, we are the shield. Evil ends here.
Timings are lining up okay.
Here.
Mother's blessing.
Evil ends here.
Avert thy drink Tassie.
It's more the top that I'm worried about, really.
Evil ends here.
That very last wave might very well be a little bit too short, or too tight. Okay, we need to pay attention to the bottom. Fair, yeah, he's taken a lot of damage, holy shit.
All fear not, my friend.
Time for a drink Tassie.
Okay, you need to annihilate these guys.
Rolling blizzard this way, Combs.
Because without that, Brokkir is going to get annihilated. Shield up, buddy. Come on.
Together, we are the shield. Evil ends here.
Where? Olague. Whatever. Potato, potato.
Evil ends.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Just barely. Let me check out Valk's build. I mean, I know for a fact that Olague's build is pretty bad, but
This is to console the spirits of the dead.
yeah, trash. Trash. Okay.
Humanity never falls.
This is mostly an actually good build. No, wait, hold on. More Infernal Roar. Can we get quads going on anything else? Wait, if we include Insight, what then? No. No, we cannot. Okay. Change of plans. That is a pretty mid weapon, if we're being honest here. You get a smidge more attack, some more speed, less crit. It might just be necessary for me to actually put in a warlord piece here. So we're losing a little bit there. I know we're going to lose some crit damage, but bugger it all, we'll see. I can always upgrade
The might of the North.
Artemis's build too.
Fear thy God and for mother.
The tundra comes for ye.
The doctor is in.
Mother's blessings upon you. Up.
Permafrost. Make it my redemption.
Why is Olague taking the hits?
Time for a little nip tuck. The moon and drink Tasse.
That might be part of the problem there.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Yeah, if he's gonna take them, I may need to swap the order in which I place my tanks here.
Nate, fear not.
Humanity never.
Start with Olague, finish with Brokkir.
Together, we
Shh.
are the shield.
Look, must let.
Crush
Is this how you treat a lady?
evil and
Mother's blood.
Well, that's not great.
But don't touch.
evil ends here.
They're bold permafrost.
Avert the drink
Thus, evil ends here. Evil ends here.
Oh, fear not.
A rolling blizzard this way, Combs. In my
Together, we evil ends here.
Mother's
Evil ends here.
I think the timings are mostly okay.
Evil ends here. Evil
I'm gonna annihilate this batch, it's the next batch that's gonna be a bit
drink Tasse.
tricky.
in my elements. my element.
Crush the wicked. Evil ends here.
Right. We seem to have most of the damage there.
What the
Evil ends here.
permafrost?
Evil ends here.
Wait a bit more for those shields to drop. Okay, let's slow it down here.
I say,
Fear
As
not.
soon as that Wood Elf leaves, I need to pop Elo in and make sure that no one dies down there. Come on, Khamet. Don't disappoint me now.
In my elements. In my elements.
Let's rewrite some history. Evil
And then
ends
just annihilate everyone up there, Valk. And hope that we actually have the damage to do that.
Evil ends
I
here.
think we do. Come on,
Evil
kill at least one of the two.
Mother
Together, we are the shield. Crush
Okay.
the wicked.
So,
Look, but spare me
we
this
kill one of the
carnage.
two. Drop an Elddr down here.
Might of the North.
the sound of life is tiresome.
There's really no point in recalling anyone else. Oh wait, there is.
Time for a little
I do need to recall at least Artemis.
or suffer the
I'll recall Khamet for the shits and gigs.
collect their souls.
And Elddr should be more than capable of tanking this one lone guy. Just in case he's not. I'm still gonna recall both these tanks. Let's just fast forward here. Pop his ultimate. And then he will just not possibly die. At least for that duration. Then all I need to do is that.
Humanity never falls.
Yeah, no, this works out.
Is this how you treat? Must slay them. Is this how you treat a lady?
Drop a Khamet in there. Drop an Artemis right there.
Fear
The sound of life. Time for a lassie.
Drink together.
And now we just annihilate that one dude.
Evil ends
We
here.
had the misfortune of not dying earlier. Was that 10?
You're starting to
I think that was
impress me.
10. That's trash. That's trash. And yeah, look at that, that's 10. Sweet. Gear. Alright, we got Khamet and Soulbound Arcana and a shitty tier of Twilight. We have Valk in a Realm tier, and Infernal War, and Wicked Vengeance, although Warlord might even be better for this specific setup. Artemis was running a just no skills curse set and a unleveled golden scarab. We had Diaochan running an invigoration set with, well, obviously attacks. Elddr running a whole bunch of HP. Lunacy Visor. If you actually genuinely need him to tank, you can run a Guardian set on him. But we are already cannibalizing 2 Guardian sets, one for Olague, kind of some mid. This is some really bad Guardian, by the way. Ideally, you're running HP mains on everything with good subs. And yeah, max Bastion Ring, which we don't have on this account. Vortex is running a hodgepodge blend of stuff with terrible attack speed. Oh my god. With terrible attack speed and a horn. And Brokkir is running an okay-ish slash mid Guardian with some pretty good left side gear, actually. And a plus 25 Bastion Ring. And yeah, that's it. Gear Dungeon 1 was the easy one. I will get around to doing his Gear Dungeon 2, or at least as far as I can. I'm assuming we're going to stop somewhere between 7, 8, 9, but whatever. Point is, we got Gear Dungeon 1 down, so yeah. Objective met. Cheers. You have a nice one.